Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, the Kingdom of Benevento. Looking strong, we have a fine ruler in the form of King Matt down here. And not really sure what we're going to do this episode. We have very little cash at the moment, so we might try and save some money first up, so let's just start the time ticking down. Of course, Matt's heir, Jebediah it is, 13 years of age. And looking strong at the moment. Actually, your other daughters, can we marry them off? She's hitched. What about this one? Princess Emma here of Benevento. Only 15 years of age. We'll wait for her to come of age and then marry her off. We might go matrilineal. We might go with a matrilineal marriage and try and bring in some more fellas to the kingdom. We're going to go down this chivalry tree, improve our knights, and then I don't know what we're going to do after that. That is future me's problem. How are our neighbours looking? You're not looking particularly strong at the moment, Bavaria. Perhaps we could try and grab a claim on your lands. Emma comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer a child with sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare can come to truly understand it. Well done, Emma. Very good intrigue score there on her. Let's have a matrilineal marriage. Keep King Matt's youngest daughter at home. Something ticking off in the background there. An ally with the County of Macon has some claims. For chick matrilineal. That's going to confuse me. Go away. Come here. Matrilineal. Oh yeah, this guy will still have a go at matrilineally. They are related. There's a risk of their children being inbred. Sorry. Who are you? Are you related? He's not related at all. Do it. You accept the marriage proposal. Good. I'm sure he's not related in any form. Your father... on your mother's side. Nah, I'm not quite sure how they think we're related. A creeping suspicion. There is something odd about my daughter, Kisu Chen, but I cannot put my finger on it. Perhaps it's just my imagination running amok. Nevertheless, that ominous feeling is keeping me up at night. Kisu, what are you up to? She doesn't look to be up to anything strange. What's going on? Tell me the truth. The guards keep a respectable distance, but they are ready to seize her at a moment's notice. She seems well aware there is an unusual tension in her shoulders. Why have you summoned me, father? Do you have something to ask me? The accusation spills from my mouth like venom, but when I see the look on Kisu's face, doubt besets me. I have always been your faithful servant, she cries. I would never betray you. You may leave. Don't trust her. Don't trust her at all, but we'll let her go. We'll see what she's up to. Once again, want to get some more knights to the realm. I think we've got a couple we can actually recruit from last time in the court. I hate the way you can move around most of the menus apart from this one. Why can't I drag this over here? I don't know, I like reading things over this side of the screen, not way over there. Anyway, someone to recruit to court to become a knight. This bloke, 17 prowess. Tell you what. Get to the court. Oh, it's got this prowess score right there, so we just browse through that. 1320. He's going to cost us $50, but he's got a good score of 19 there. Alright, and how are our knights at the moment? We've got 5 of 7, needing 2 more. It's fine. Oh, we get some Pope dollars. Yes, please. Ah, bargain. 100 cash. Let's recruit a couple of knights. I suppose we'll grab this guy as well. Fantastic, so filled up on knights. Let's get rid of all this garbage. Wonderful. Now, if we save up a bit of cash, we could build up the holdings here in Benevento. We've got the Hunter's Lodge built. But only got 1,000 troops on hand. I'm really unhappy about the army size here. Our army quite small after we stood down all the retinue forces to make a bit of cash. Our income is just so poor. I really like just a bigger standing army just to be able to take on Bavaria here without having to rely on our allies for offensive war. But seeing as he's looking quite weak at the moment, let's put a claim here on Galura. And everything else there looking fine at the moment. Oh, the Byzantines have lost a couple of little territories here. The High Chiefdom of Elwa. And what else have we got in the way of wars we could do? We could grab a bit of Croatia up there. Would rather not sort of get some more non-contiguous land. Rather push up here, I think, once we secure this island. Just a bit easier to defend and a bit cheaper on cost than having to ship soldiers across. Now, education at an end. My ward Sickard has come of age. He's grandson. Let's rename you. Let's give you a proper name. Alright, we shall rename you as Breed. You probably won't be a ruler at any time, but we'll get your name out and about. The Breed, go off and do whatever you're going to do. We can find a wife. Yeah, this guy out of the line of succession, so not much in the way of marrying stock here, but that's alright. Let's give you this. We'll maybe look to push into Croatia at some time, so we'll marry you off towards Croatia there. Off you go. Have fun, Mr. Breed. Alright, the cash building up, which is good. I want to get a claim on Bavaria here. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, Prince Construct. I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Well done. Well done. Another bit of a rebellion going on here in the Byzantine Empire. Jebediah comes of age, my son and heir. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Jebediah the intricacies of planning. All efforts have come to naught. Jebediah, good intrigue, not much in the way of anything else. They grow up so fast. Let's marry you off. Plenty of Greeks looking to get hitched. I'd rather not have a Greek. That one's got a lisp, so we'll avoid that. Nice Bavarian girl. Emma Wilhelmiden. No claims or anything. All the ones with claims around at the moment are Greeks. Apart from that, there's a lisping cis-alpine. And a couple of old women. No good at all. So let's marry you that way there. Right, a faction has given rise to us. Ugh, God, there's another beachy about. Looking rebellious. Not liking that at all. The name Beachy. Cursed and set to bring me trouble. Right, hey, a new martial perk, never back down, friendly casualties minus 10%, advantage plus 5. Wonderful. What's this war going on here? I will not be threatened. Rally the troops. This is really not what we want to see. Do we have any allies we can call into this? I don't know that we do. Yes. Get here. Prince Othon. And Prince Herbert. Get in here. Help us defend ourselves against the traitorous Beachy. Oops, that's where we want to be. Into the barony there. There we go, already scared off the force. Enemy joins war, Countess Lantsider. Not a fan of that. She had quite a big force last time she came down to help us out. From way up there. Prowl through documents. See it done. That gives us a claim on that bit of land there, which is fantastic. I don't care about that. Go away. Trying to sort this war. Siege going on down here in Kamada. The allies slowly making their way down. We can lawfully imprison Count Pickled Prawn. You are a kinslet. Who did you murder? Who did you murder, Prawn? This is really where it gets tough without the log down here to really see what's going on. We should actually imprison Prawn here. Do it. We've already got the armies up, so if he rebels against us, we can go to war. And there it is. Come down here and catch Prawn as he tries to escape. Alright, give him a thrashing. Right, we have captured you. Can we revoke your title now? We cannot because we're at war. Enforce our demands. Good. Oh, mate, work it out. We're coming down here. That's the way. Get stuck in. Ah, be she the traitorous. Wonderful. Our fame widely known for giving him a thrashing, which he quite rightly deserves. Chase the army there down, we'll give him another beating. Right, so we'll dive across to this territory here and alright, looks like we can catch them there in a Abruzzo. Wonderful, the army there in tatters. Let's come grab his capital. Luckily his allies have not shown up with any sizable army. Kisu Chin can marry. Tell her that matrilineal marriage, not sure what she's up to. You're not marrying Frogman. Let's send you to Wilfred Saponidi here. We can ransom Prawn. I'd rather get his title if we can. We cannot revoke his title. He's not our direct vassal, alright. We can sell him for $50 though. Fantastic. So siege down the capital here. With glee, I took Appa out playing with a bow. To my surprise, she ran into a wounded doe. When she showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Appa just smiled. So you're Kisu Chin's daughter, and you're a bit of a freak. It was just an animal. She gains the trait sadistic. Then show me that you could have felled the animal yourself. Gains ambitious. We don't need more stress, so it's just an animal. Okay, so we just have to siege down the lands here and we'll be fine. This war quickly wrapped up, Beachy put in his place. Do not care. Then we can save some cash, maybe look at pouring into Bavaria here. He is currently defending against Spoleto in a war of tyranny. There was army there growing. Oh no, there's the allies coming in. We have to get this siege done quick. Quick. Come on. Surely this is going to be enough to win. I really don't want to have to try and fight all this with these AI-controlled armies here. Come on, finish that siege. Yoink. Took Prince Beachy's son hostage. Well done. Right, so the rebellion there crushed. An unworthy challenge. At first, I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping into the training field. However, the battle proved more hard-fought than I expected. I could use more people like you. Gain 30 opinion, we lose 10 stress. Or the peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. Or strike him down. Let's lecture them on honor. Now we can revoke your title. Good. Good. So let's give that bit of land there to our heir, Prince Jebediah. We can't again because he's not in line to inherit it. Is that right? Must hold or at least receive at least one county together with the Principality of Juclia. Well, who actually owns the land? It's the city of Pomorgi. And we can grant that to him. Okay. Alright, so Jebediah ruling over there. Fantastic. Serbia making an appearance there. So we now have the ability to attack King Arnulf. His military strength, however, similar to ours. Rather let the forces build up. That's our war there, throwing a little spanner in the works, which is quite annoying. And we can rent some Beachy for $50. Let's do it. Get out of my prison. Get some Pope dollars. Yes, please. A new martial perk. Grab Kingsguard for +4 knights. Meaning we are extra short on knights again. Scandalous priest. Shocked to learn that Emerico has been routinely lying to local priests. Condemn him. Right, so a bit of cash here. Into Benevento, let us. What have we got for our cash income tax? +0.3. Fort level +1. Some military camps for more soldiers. Does not get us any cash income though. Barracks, farms and fields. Fort walls and towers. I'm actually thinking of boosting the military here. We'll construct the barracks. A night to forget. My god, the party is boring. Desiderius has got to be the worst host the world's ever seen. We're not going to party with Beachy the traitorous. Gain prestige, tell Desiderius he sucks. I think we'll do that. And we have a grandson down here. Let's rename you. Little Deacon Ivory. So we could negotiate with our family members for some alliances. Wonderful. And powerful vassals expect council positions. Failberry, Jebediah, and Prince Beachy. Are you still a powerful vassal, Prince Beachy? You've still got one county. Alright, so we've got a steward here. Do we got anyone else we could appoint as steward? Failberry with 7. Beachy at 7. Jebediah 5. I think we should probably assign people to these jobs. Have Duke Failberry there. Our Spy Master. Jebediah at 17. Wonderful. Go away. My Spy Master has come to me with some great news. Someone is plotting against my knight. Well, that's alright. And let's switch our Marshal here for... actually, the breed. Shifting interest. I was watching Appa play with the other children when Stephanus tried to push her over. The moment did not last long, as Appa soon made an entirely new game out of it. Appa gains the trait of fickle, that's fine. What would be nice is building a trade port or two in some of our coastal areas for a bit of cash income. Still have a few knights, now 9 of 12. Do we have anyone at court to invite? No. I'm sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over, I spot Bernard. Well, we talk of weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice just as I'm about to leave for another. Bernard's face lights up. Challenge accepted. The sounds of axe clashing against hammer echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. The crowd applauds as I lunge, and their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique that I've been practicing. The movements flow through me and into my axe as if we were one. Bernard is defenseless. Let's end it. We fought well, gained 75 prestige. I'll gain 10 dread. He's a knight. We can't afford to lose anymore, so we'll just call it there. How's Bavaria looking? Still fighting this rebellion here. And his army growing stronger. Not a fan, Bavaria. So that is rather disappointing. There's some civil war going on our side too. Defending against Czechia in a liberty war. Well, perhaps we could look to grow the kingdom down here. What wars could we actually fight? We got Bavaria, the Byzantines. I think they are both out of our league. They've got a vastly inferior army. We could holy war for. Get out of here. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at a tavern. We could throw him in the dungeon. We're going to lose stress this way. This is less stress to our gain. I don't really want any of that land there. Let's ignore that war. Muhammad has heard of my fame and wants a job. 45 dot. Sure, recruit him. I was hoping we could convert him. Nope, that's the quarterbacks. Try to sort out these wars here. Failbury has claims on your land. Similar army size, rather not push at the moment. We're short on cash in case anything comes up. The Jawatadids, I think he's a bit too powerful for us. Yes. Their army size inferior. We could grab that bit of land there. Might look at doing that in a bit. We'll save up some cash here and then look to expand down here. I didn't want to, but if Bavaria is not going to be weak, we'll have to expand somewhere. We are known for our dedication to our faith. Let's have a look about the world here while nothing much is going on. Ghana, Sahara, Kanem, big forces down here in Africa. Europe, all over the show, no real major power emerging there. Elba pushing down into England, quite strong. My Archbishop Landulf has received a significant donation of gold. I promise the gold will serve the realm. Here, give us the cash, give it to the poor. Give it to the poor. We'll take the prestige and piety. You can see Sweden looking strong. Finland emerging as a big player up there. Khazaria, big and powerful. And the Arabian Empire has formed down here. Wonderful. If time continue to tick along. Right, we'll dive in, see how the family's looking. Kisu Chen. A couple of kids for Kisu. The breed, Appa and Kunibert. Now we could create a couple of titles. The Duchy of Apulia and the Duchy of Salerno. Though we do need a good influx of cash for both those. Get some trade ports and things built. Trying to get cash here is so bad. If it wasn't for the constant influx of money from the Pope, we'd be really in trouble. Are there any cultural things we can do for more money? Development growth from coinage might help us out. We are researching household soldiers. for some more men-at-arms regiments. Then we might go for coinage down here. Venice up here still remaining independent, which is nice to see. Gone in the night, I am jarred awake by a hard knock at the door. My king, a guard has been found dead and your sister-in-law is missing. The search goes on for hours. It's not till noon they discover a signed letter from Countess Edelberger. The handwriting hers. I have left to marry the love of my life, your brother, Prince Construct. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Declaration of love. I'm walking the gardens with some lords at court when I notice Eusebia approaching. I step aside to let her pass, but to great surprise she blocks the path and kneels before me. Before I have time to properly process the turn of events, she begins to sing. She's 62. The old ladies, Love and Matt, abandon this. No thank you, old woman. A killer in our midst. Death has raised his scythe over my realm. A case of the dreaded plague has been discovered. The unfortunate victim is my knight, Bernard. Isolate him and pray for redemption. How are we doing? Our martial breed taking quite some time to increase control in these counties. You jump to there. Collect me some tax, Failberry. We're short of money. We have a new martial perk. I don't think we really need romance schemes. Matt here already quite old, so let's go down with maybe trying to increase control and things within our realms. Bit of military advantage. Oh, he's got the plague as well. Look at him. Gross. Gross. Oh no. There's plague everywhere. Oh, the daughter. Oh, what? The disease will spread unhindered. Right, send for a physician. I thought by isolating him it was good. I didn't read it. I don't know why isolating someone would cause it to spread. Right, the court physician. Finally, my servants have found some people who might be fit for the job. This experienced giant woman. 15 learning. Or this young thing who's got a cactus as a tough soldier. Let's go big, because we really need to defeat this plague. It's time to decide how to treat my daughter. Drastic measures. Oh, cure of the plague. Well done. Appa has been asking me for a wooden sword for a long time. I told her, why don't you want a proper sword? Gain content. Putting up with this. Your councillor, Landulf, died. The bishop gone. We have a new archbishop, Levoslav. The outbreak of plague which has ravaged my court is finally over. Finally, we are safe. Outliving a child? Oh god, how could you do this? That's the one who just got over the plague. Died of natural causes. I don't believe this for a second. Now Matt's super stressed. Torrential grief. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my daughter has pushed me over the edge. I still remember her as a baby, so tiny, so fragile, despite that she survived growing up, growing older until now. Drinking bender. The wife will get us over this. Let's have the wife help us out. Help us, wife. King Louis of Aquitaine there, excommunicated. Right, my friend Duke Failberry approaches me with a restless smile. I would appreciate it if we could renegotiate my contract. We get the county of Cagliari, but he pays less tax. He pays us 50 cash to reduce his tax. I'll actually swap you Cagliari for less tax. Right, that's not a bad province. That increases our income quite a bit, gaining control of that bit of land. So a bargain there. We get some more Pope cash. And with this, we might be able to invest in a harbour. Fantastic. Maybe in Foggia here. Building a trade port. Get some more income. So we get that built, that'll be a good bit of income there. Then back to Benevento and possibly build the, we got the military camps, maybe the, what's it called? Oh, sorry, the military camps or workshop here. And then a trade port over here in Apulia. And of course, some way to go to war and expand our territory. I'm just kind of waiting for Bavaria to run into trouble with a civil war or an invasion from someone powerful, so we can press our claims here. But at the moment, the world seems pretty stable, not much going on in our neck of the woods. The Muslims not being too much of a threat, though the Byzantines have grabbed some more land down here. Criminals to imprison? Prince Construct, what have you done? Are you eloped and we're excommunicated? I'm actually alright with that. You got excommunicated because of it. You got 150 in cash. You do like me. Let's imprison him. And Edelberger as well. Good. Let's imprison her as well. Good, though we've been overwhelmed by stress again. From here we can ransom them both. 25 for her. Boiling anger. You might be a king, but you're also a spineless knave. The unprovoked anger expressed by my vassal Immer has come as a complete surprise. Lose 24 stress. Huzzah, and $50 for construct there. Nice. We can put construct back in his job. Fantastic. And now we can reinvest that money there we just earned in Benevento. Want walls and towers, or want a military workshop? The military workshop 250 gives us fort level, tax increase, siege effectiveness, or the military camps for soldiers, growth, control growth. Let's go with military camps. The Byzantines having another major revolt here. So what are they doing? They're defending another war of liberty. Another quite big battle there, 11,000 versus 12,000. Grant title, Cagliari to Duke Failberry. No thanks, he just sold us that title. Training a warhorse as I inspect my stables. I'm not one to back down from a challenge. Matt, master the horse. The horse pins her ears back as I approach. The first meeting is important. A steady hand is required to tame the beast. It is a mighty feeling. The powerful horse follows my every whim. Personal warhorse. And a new martial perk. We've got hard rule for dread gain, siege progress, or a man's home controlled. Let's go with hard rule here. Matt, a bit more forceful and dread-filled than his predecessors. Admiring the mare, I muse upon what to call her. Mythology is full of inspiring names. Lamray, Balius, Xanthos, Boreas. Let's go with Xanthos. Do we still have lands to convert? Usually we can only select this if we do. Oh, there's insular people. Get out of it. To the perceptive King Matt, despite a lack of bonds by blood, I believe we can both have an alliance. Who are you? You're a vassal in the Byzantine Empire. I was going to say no. He's vanished. That's fine. The request timing out, which is totally fine. Right, loss of popular respect. No good for us. What we could, of course, do as well is have Failberry switch to increasing development here in Benevento. To reduce the building times for the camps. Waiting for more Pope money to roll in. So we can get another harbour up and running here. If we get our income up towards about 10, it's slowly going up here. I'd like to get another territory as well to give us a bit more gold. Then we can look to raise up some of the retinue forces once more. So this episode here filled with a bit of sort of kingdom building rather than warfare. But occasionally we have to rein in our lust for conquest and secure the realm. Speaking of which, how is our heir Jebediah doing? Jebediah with your son Deacon Ivory has collapsed. You've got a granddaughter. Not a fan of that. My son, Prince Jebediah, has been released from his imprisonment at the hands of Count Stephanus. Imprisonment is a cruelty. Let's reassign Baleberry to there. Then we need a steward. Prince Beachy the traitorous. Suppose Count Stephanus the best one. My vassal Count Stephanus looks Xanthos up and down, nodding approvingly. It's a mighty fine mare you have. You want to ride it? No one rides Xanthos but me. A knight has arrived. How much will it cost to get you to court? $50. God, these people are so expensive. Do it. We need all the knights we can get. Nightly practice the Clang of Mail, the classic of swords. Today we go riding. Breed glances at the mudfields at the bottom of our hill. Those could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says. I inform my knights as I inspect the battle line. I should cut off diagonally and lead the knights into the flanks. The storm of hooves around me, the shouts of mounted warriors, the unyielding momentum. This is how victory will feel. Give us another perk here. Mercenary higher cost minus 30%. A man's home. Blam. Very nice. How is our knights looking? 9 of 12. And we nearly have enough cash to get the next trade port up. Right, my ward, Appa, the granddaughter, has come of age. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards admin can truly come to understand it. Not particularly great stats, but she is quick. I'd like to keep her in-house, I think, try and breed some people. So let's marry matrilineally. Anyone with some good breeding traits. Does not really look like it. Nope, that's too far down the line. So let's marry her to this French lad. He's got a couple of claims that might come in handy in the future. We will have to wait and see. Excellent. Alright, so the trade port is going to cost us 180. Let's get that underway. Tents constructed in Benevento. Okay. Don't really know what sort of benefit that brings us. Talk to our confidant. They will lose 10 opinion of us. You'll lose some stress. Let's do it. Let's have a chat to Kisu Chen. My mind is at ease. Lose 24 stress. Very nice. We're going to ask the Pope for some more cash. Yes, please. Thank you, Pope. Xanthos. As I make my way to the stable, I'm greeted by the happy neighs of Xanthos. She seems ordered to stretch her legs. I must take every moment to practice. Gain 20 stress. Oh, we'll get a roll over the line there. This day is too fine, not to be appreciated. Lose 24 stress. Stress a real problem here for Matt. Is to relax. Oh, sister died of old age. That's what the stress jumped up for again there. So we have that there built. Can we upgrade any of these all to tier 2? Does not have the ring work or its upgrades. Missing $71. Does not have a ring work building or its upgrades. What's a ring work building? Don't know, but that's opened up some new building opportunities here. Military Academy, +1 knights, knight effectiveness +25, build time and growth. Marches for defender advantage. A siege works, the royal armories for levy size, jousting grounds, blacksmiths. I'd rather make something that got us some cash. Like the leisure palaces here, 375. To build. Good amount of tags, it gets us some prestige gain. Lollards in Sutherland. Gross. And tax officers as well. Duke Failberry is converted to Lollardy. Duke Failberry. Demand conversion. Let's use a hook. Do we have one? Convert back Failberry. Ah, blessed be God. Sickening freak. If you're gonna have an imaginary friend, at least have the proper one. Right. Well, I think of that bombshell. Oh no. Unhealthy relations, my lord. The malady is very contagious. The diseased body of a commoner, skin marred by rashes and bumps. I was planning an outing that will take me close to Lanciano, the holding of my brother and rival, Prince Construct. We're not going to try and poison Construct. Let's study the corpse. Oh, we've been overwhelmed by stress again. Matt, you need to chill out. I was going to say we're going to call it end the episode there. Anyway, let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll pause the game here. Next time, when we come back, we'll do more things, who knows what. Join me for it next time. I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been Crusader Kings 3.